too much sauce, sneak sauce, or regular sauce world?
On top of the sauce, you know, the sauce boss, man, was popping. Sauce talk, you know what it is.
Hey, it's DJ Fake Name from the Abusements. Here with the other Abusements.
Chris Eccles, I play bass.
That's good, man. Dominique Bradley, play drums.
I'm Will, I play the other guitar.
Yeah. We starting off today, man. I want to kind of ask you a couple questions. I want to know, like, the first question I want to ask you, man, I want to know how you started. Like, what made you want to start your own band and just introduce, like, how you started the band and what motivates you to do music?
Oh, sure. Well, I've been making music most of my life and also retired from it frequently and with a great many interruptions. But I found myself living in Montgomery with some time on my hands and a lot of frustration about the social situation, the political situation, life in general, and rather than go on an interstate crime spree, I decided to do something constructive and write some songs, put a band together. And, it's a great way to get some kicks.
That's dope. That's dope. And I know you had a new single you said that you got out of COVID. Why don't you talk a little bit about that?
We wrote a bunch of material while we were on lockdown, out of which we picked 2 songs that were going into Technical Earth Recorders here in Montgomery tomorrow and the rest of this weekend. Record those. We're also going to be shooting videos for the songs simultaneously while recording them, so we can get the tracks out and with the videos super fast. By about a week from today, we should have 2 new videos on the street. And they were influenced by the lockdown experience, by civil unrest, by all the stuff we're going through right now.
That's dope. That's dope. I also want to ask you. I know that you got you from Oregon.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about staying in Oregon and like what high school you go, and like this is a sneaker show, so I know Oregon is where Nike started. So tell me a little bit about that.
Well, I went to Beaverton High School, which is the town where Nike is headquartered in. And I played in a punk rock band in high school called the Preps, and we played at places like, the Urban Noise and the Long Goodbye and Clockwork Joe's and other venues like that all around Portland. I had a job in high school, after school, delivering the airline tickets and doing stuff for a travel agency. Nike was one of our clients. We did all their work. So one of my duties was after school, I would go down there and take Mr. Knight his airplane tickets to China or Singapore or whatever. And my interactions with him were pretty limited. He was kind of like one of these Japanese business executives who communicates mostly through a series of grunts and gestures. So, here's your ticket, Mr. Knight.
Oh, okay.
Is there anything else you need? All right. This is a busy guy. Yeah, I got a lot going on. I never really cared much for shoes or cared about shoes or anything like that. I was kind of indifferent to the premiere of the Air Jordan. But then they came out with these things called Air Jordan 6s, and I tried one of these on. I thought they looked cool. I tried this on. This was the most comfortable thing I ever had on my feet, and suddenly the price tag didn't matter. Okay? I'm price averse. But suddenly I started wearing these Air Jordan 6 infrareds, which I thought were the best looking and best fitting shoes on earth for my feet. And I just sold on it ever since. All right, that's a fact.
Like with you being independent, you having an independent band, like what would you say the difference between all the other independent bands? Like what would you say was different from you with them, and what kind of genre, can you explain the genre, what type of music you play and what kind of genre you put your music in?
We are a punk rock band.
Okay.
It's real simple. That's a huge genre. It encompasses a lot of different styles. And we take some of our roots from bands like the Ramones and the Clash and the Sex Pistols and the Dead Boys and the Angry Samoans and Black Flag and 100 other bands you may never heard of. Yeah. We're a punk rock band.
Is there any features like other independent punk rock bands that you would like to do a collaboration with?
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, there's something on the table with a band called the Chodes.
Oh, okay.
And a group here in town who we really admire called V8 Death Card just covered one of our songs. We have something up our sleeves to pay them back for that.
That's
It's a
what's
huge
up.
honor when one of your favorite bands plays your song.
That's what's
All
up.
right, that was, and they did it better than we did, in my opinion. There's no slam on us, but they took it a step further, which I thought was fucking awesome.
So, what do you have to say for any up and coming punk rock bands that you know that sometimes like this pandemic probably discouraged them from getting away from what they want to do? What would you tell them?
Oh,
And get them
I'm
back
glad
on
you asked.
track?
That's a great question. And you know, we came into the studio in January, came out with a new record in February that we're really proud of, and had a big slate of gigs lined up for the spring and summer, none of which are going to happen.
Right.
And I mean, naturally, we're really disappointed. And that contact with the band, with the fans, the ability to sell them merchandise, the good times that you have at that kind of thing, you know, that can't be replaced. And that was a drag, but we decided to focus on doing things that are permanent, because we can still make recordings, we can still make videos. And so that's what we really turned to, is just focusing on songwriting, recording, videos. We got a new video out just last month with Stephen Pop for the song Stick off of the new EP.
Yeah, I seen the video, man. That was like, what made you put that video together? I know, and like, can you tell me a little bit about the lyrics, or like, what are you trying to?
Okay, that song was originally intended as a parody of 1960s style sloganeering. Stick it to the man, right on, brother. All that's kind of corny sloganeering. But then it sort of took on its own serious life, and so we decided to make a video that was based upon CIA enhanced interrogation techniques. Things like beating you up, electrocuting you. We did waterboarding. I got waterboarded in the course of the video. That was pretty entertaining. And they left me in my underwear in the parking lot there to die and shiver. It turned out to be the most physically strenuous video we've ever done.
That's a dope, man.
Well, I want to ask, like, how did all you guys meet, like, to form?
This band
Yeah.
started with a completely different lineup that fell apart quickly.
Right.
And in desperation, I reached out to Chris and to another drummer who eventually turned us on to Dominique. And then after releasing the first record, we brought Will on board to help us fill the sound out. Chris was a guy I met at the head of the door who seemed really knowledgeable about music and who I just liked from the get-go. Dominique is a professional musician. He's actually taking time out from a gospel session up the street tonight. And when we needed someone who could come in on like really short notice and really, really play it, Dominique was the man. He's turned into also the arranger for the band, kind of our musical director. I mean, I write the stuff, but Dominique really kind of helps us shape it in a way I never could. So, that's been great. And I'm a rudimentary guitar player at best, so I needed some advanced help. That's why it's got here.
Let me ask you another question, man. I got a CD from you yesterday, and I want to ask you a question, like, what do you think, and I see you got a whole bunch of records here, DVDs, VH, tapes and all that. Like, how do you feel about the music going straight to digital, where a lot of people not buying CDs anymore? And
Well, it's all out of my hands, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, the truth is, I worked on a product that came to be called Pro Tools.
Okay.
And worked with some people who helped invent digital recording for the Macintosh way back in another career another 10 years ago. So, we were always pushing for music to go digital. It allows little bands like us to make studio quality recordings in places like our own bedrooms. And it's just been a tremendous democratization of music. All of a sudden, millions of bands and artists can release albums that that are horrible. Meanwhile, most of the professional recording studios closed quickly, and the labels all took a big hit thanks to everything going digital. There are no record contracts anymore like there used to be. I mean, the entire environment has been changed by digital, and music, is that for, and Here's my take. When I was in a punk rock band back in the 70s, we thought we were going to destroy the record industry. Okay? We really imagined we were going to ruin rock and roll forever, and it'll be a really positive thing. And that didn't work. The guys who destroyed the music industry were the computer guys. And it was by accident, I think. You know? But it worked. So, punk rock.
Yeah, man, y'all go check DJ Fake Name, Abusements. Their new CD is out right now, so y'all check it out, man.
DJ Fake Name on the tongues. I got these. They're kind of the half cabs. I love the glow in the dark souls.
You? Okay. What about the sixes? Like you were saying, you got
I got a bunch of sixes.
So let me see the sixes. I don't want to take them.
Nice over here. What do we got? So this is the Paris edition. They have this nice red highlight on them, but cool. I love the colors on that. The gym shoes. They're scuffed.
Yeah.
I'm not a big believer in white shoes.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the gym, all right. On these, with the snake skin and the fake fur, those are the bomb. That's probably my prized pair right now.
Okay, that's dope, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, man.
I missed it when they reissued the infrareds.
Oh, dang. That's what's up, man.
Dudes apparently slept in line the night before.
Yeah,
when they
yeah.
brought the infrareds back. That was
What size you want?
10 and a half or 11. Here. Guests of the Abusements receive t-shirts in their size, courtesy of Action Addict Apparel, a Montgomery Rockabilly-owned organization.
I appreciate it, man.
Yes, but wait, there's more. Guests of the Abusements also receive the Abusements Dysfunctional Home Edition board game by Milton Bradley. Hours of entertainment for your own dysfunctional family on lockdown. Here you go.
I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Good.
All right. Yeah, sorry about Dominic. He's doing like real business tonight with this gospel album they're making. So
Yeah, I appreciate
I'm
it.
so glad you
I
picked
don't
this.
know what it is.
This is actually my
I
room
missed a
box.
couple
I sort of have
episodes,
to
man,
keep-
but on
Oh,
that, you know what I'm saying?
That's not
Different and swear, you know, so I bought to turn upside down, you did.
I want to
Everybody did.
Okay.